Speak Up English, the key to success.
Hey Linda, I've been thinking a lot about improving my spoken English lately. Do you have any tips?
Absolutely, John. One thing that's helped me a lot is practicing speaking English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes.
That sounds doable. But where should I start?
Well, you could try reading English books aloud or watching English movies with subtitles to get used to the pronunciation and intonation.
That's a good idea. I've heard that listening to podcasts or audiobooks can also be helpful.
Definitely. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
True. But sometimes I feel nervous speaking in English, especially in front of others.
I totally get it, John. But remember, practice makes perfect. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become.
You're right, Linda. I'll try to speak up more often. Hey, do you know any fun ways to practice speaking English?
How about joining an English conversation group or finding a language exchange partner? You can practice speaking with others who are also learning English.
That sounds like a great idea. Plus, it'll be fun to meet new people and learn from each other.
Exactly. And don't forget to keep a journal and write down new words or phrases you learn. It'll help reinforce your learning.
Good point, Linda. I'll start doing that. Thanks for the advice.
Anytime, John. Just remember to stay consistent and don't give up. You've got this.
You know, Linda, I've been thinking about trying some online English courses. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, definitely. There are plenty of great platforms out there like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone. They offer structured lessons and interactive activities that can help you improve your speaking skills.
That sounds promising. I'll look into those. But what about pronunciation? I always struggle with that.
Pronunciation can be tricky, but there are resources online that focus specifically on improving pronunciation. You could try watching YouTube videos or using apps like Speechling or Forvo to practice individual words and sounds.
Wow, I didn't know about those apps. Thanks for the tip, Linda.
No problem, John. And remember, don't be too hard on yourself. Learning a new language takes time and patience.
You're right. I'll try to stay positive and enjoy the process. Hey, do you have any favorite English movies or TV shows that you think could help?
Absolutely. Watching movies and TV shows in English is a fun way to immerse yourself in the language. I love watching sitcoms like Friends or The Office because they're entertaining and great for learning everyday conversational English.
That's a fantastic idea. I'll start watching those. Thanks for the suggestion, Linda.
Anytime, John. Just remember to practice regularly and stay motivated. You'll see improvement over time.
Linda, I've been practicing speaking English with some online language exchange partners. It's been a great experience.
That's fantastic, John. Language exchange is such a valuable way to practice. Speaking with native speakers and improve your fluency.
Yeah, it's been really helpful. Plus, I've made some new friends from different parts of the world.
That's the beauty of language exchange. It's not just about learning a language. It's also about connecting with people from diverse backgrounds and cultures.
Definitely. It's opened my eyes to so many new perspectives. But sometimes, I feel a bit nervous speaking English with native speakers. Any tips on how to overcome that?
It's natural to feel nervous, but remember, everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. Just focus on communicating your ideas, and don't worry too much about being perfect. Native speakers appreciate the effort you're making to learn their language.
Thanks, Linda. I'll try to keep that in mind and embrace the learning process.
You got this, John. And remember, practice makes perfect. The more you speak English, the more confident you'll become.
Absolutely. I'm determined to keep practicing and improving. Thanks for the encouragement, Linda. Linda, do you have any specific strategies for improving pronunciation? I sometimes struggle with certain sounds.
Pronunciation can be tricky, but there are some techniques you can try. One thing that helped me was practicing with tongue twisters. They're fun and help you get comfortable with different sounds.
Tongue twisters, huh? Sounds challenging but fun. Do you have any favorites you can share?
Sure. How about this one? She sells seashells by the seashore. Give it a try.
That's a tough one. She sells seashells by the seashore. Phew, that's harder than it sounds.
You're doing great, John. Remember, the key is to practice regularly and be patient with yourself. Over time, you'll notice improvement.
Thanks, Linda. I'll definitely give tongue twisters a try. It'll be a fun way to work on my pronunciation.
Absolutely. And don't forget to listen to native speakers as much as you can. Mimicking their pronunciation can also help you improve.
Good point. I'll start paying more attention to how native speakers pronounce words and try to mimic their intonation and rhythm.
That's the spirit, John. Keep up the good work, and remember, progress takes time.